Welcome again to Spotlight on Bensenville Park District. I'm Rick Robbins, the Executive Director of the Park District here in Bensenville. And with me today is Cindy Benezinski, and Cindy is going to be talking about our TinyTot preschool. And of course, Cindy, most folks in the Bensenville area know you as Mrs. B.
Yes.
So I may use either name here today, but a lot of folks that may be watching and wanting to learn about our TinyTot preschool don't know you as that yet. So let them know a little more about yourself. And
Well, my family and I have lived here. My husband and 3 sons, we've lived in Bensenville for over 30 years. We moved into a house with a backyard, best thing we ever did, and my husband started helping coaching with BBA baseball, and that kind of started us on our volunteering in the community. Nice. I've been on the local school board. We were in charge of Cub Pack 94 for several years. We were Fenton Athletic Boosters for several years. We did Odyssey of the Mind. I love to volunteer for programs at the Park District. Sweetheart Ball was the last one I was at, and the teen dances. Mm-hmm. I have an associate's degree in early childhood education. I've spent, 30 decades, 3 decades, not 30 decades.
30 decades is a long time.
Yeah. Being a preschool teacher means that you have to continually keep learning. Trends changed, developmentally appropriate practices don't change, but you always have to keep learning. So I do that through a membership through the Golden Corridor Association for the Education of the Young Child.
Okay.
I have been the lead teacher for 5 years at the TinyTot preschool, and I work with a wonderful young woman named Jamie Nielsen, and we both have our early childhood degrees.
Right. So obviously a very successful program that we've run at the Park District for a long time. Give us a little overview, if you could, Cindy, with the TinyTot preschool program itself. So,
we are designed for 3- and 4-year-old children, getting them ready for their kindergarten experience.
okay.
We start at the end of August and run through the end of May. We run similarly to the Bensenville Elementary School District holidays and vacations.
So for the most part, we coincide with the school district schedule.
Yes.
Okay.
We've been very successful in the community. We have a strong reputation. We recognize every child is an individual. They learn at their own place, and they are all special and very special to us. We use a thoughtfully planned curriculum. Social, emotional learning is done, cognitive learning is done, physical, gross and fine motor education is done. Play is a very vital part of a child's development, so we offer a lot of play. We have center-based learning, some is small group, some is large group, and we help our children identify with the world around them, and they're able to learn and grow through that identifying with the world around them.
For a lot of these kids, this is the first time they've maybe ever been in any kind of a structured program.
Exactly.
Or in that kind of a setting, and they have to learn. You have to learn just to take turns and wait your turn and those kinds of things.
How to stand in line.
Right.
Yes. How to complete a task. Do I push my chair in? Do I just leave the glue open? What do I do?
Sure.
And that's what we do. We work on both sides of the report card, basically. You know, not just the academic side, but the can you stand in line? Can you follow directions? Our 4-year-old program adds to that. We do pre-writing, we do pre-reading skills, some sight words. Conflict resolution is a big one when you're 4 years old.
Sure.
You're my best friend. You're not my best friend. How do we deal with that? We do work with the District 2 kindergarten teachers. We ask them what they would like us to help the children learn, so that we do get our 4-year-old children ready to enter kindergarten, to enter it ready to learn and to know what's going to be expected.
Do we feel like
them.
they've got a step ahead if they've been in our program than maybe kids who, well, certainly they haven't been in any program?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because by the time they leave us, if they started with us in August and come through all the way through May, yeah, they know how to wait their turn, they know how to stand in line, they know how to get things to get, if the teacher says, well, you need to get this, this, and this to do a project, they know how to do that, they know how to complete that task. They know when they take their, there's a testing for kindergarten, just an evaluation basically.
Right.
They all perform pretty well during that. They're not
Very cool.
nervous to talk to someone.
So if I want to get my kids into TinyTot school, what kind of schedule do we offer and how do we do that?
All right. The schedule is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Is a 3-day-a-week program. The 9 to 11:30 a.m. morning class is for 4-year-olds that will be entering kindergarten in the following fall. The 12:30 to 3 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday slot is for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds.
Okay.
Tuesday, Thursday mornings from 9 to 11:30 is for 3-year-olds.
Okay.
Getting them in is very easy. You can register at the Deer Grove Leisure Center at the front office anytime the office is open, or you can give them a call and register over the phone. Registration begins March 1st for our families that are already enrolled this year and their siblings, and March 21st is open enrollment.
Okay.
We do offer a preview week, which is March 7th through the 10th. So you can come and visit us during class times.
So they could come and see the class in action or take a tour of our facility or something like that.
Absolutely.
Right?
And if that week is not good for you, good for anyone, all they have to do is give us a call at 630-766-7015 and say we'd like to come and visit, or just stop at the front desk. We love to give tours of our room, and we're open to that anytime.
Great. And what are the, one last thing really, what do the kids need to be prepared for that first day of school with us?
Well, we ask for a short supply list.
Okay.
A backpack and a clean set of clothes, because some of our activities get messy and sometimes we kind of wait to go to the bathroom. So we expect accidents and it happens.
Sure.
So a backpack and a change of clothes, a smile, and that's really all we want. Just a happy face. And even if it's not a happy face, we don't mind, because we can get you happy by the time you leave, we hope.
That's awesome. Well, I know our TinyTot Preschool is one of our most successful, most popular programs here at the Bensenville Park District. And I really want to thank you, Mrs. B, for being here for some 30 years of helping us make that program a success. We've still got room for more kids to join us. We'd love to have you. I know there are choices out there, but we really believe wholeheartedly in the philosophy behind our program, and we hope that you will give us a look and maybe join us. Thank you very much, Cindy, for being here today.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you.
The Water's Edge Aquatic Center is conveniently located in the Redmond Recreational Complex in Bensenville. The Water's Edge is home of Fenton High School and Wahoo swim teams, featuring an indoor 8-lane lap pool and diving well. The Aquatic Center is available for private functions and parties. Learn to swim, stay in shape, or enjoy recreational swimming year-round at the Water's Edge Aquatic Center.
The Bensenville Community Library, serving a community of readers. Whether you're old or young, a lover of words, music, or computers, the library has something for you. Check out our new Kindles, toddler jams, story and movie nights, or a variety of other activities offered. For more information, call us at 630-766-4642 or check out our schedule on the web at benlib.org. The Bensenville Community Library, celebrating 50 years of library service. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening in our community. On your phone, PDA, PC, laptop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website offers easy integration, so you'll stay connected at home, in the office, or on the road. To follow us on Facebook, simply go to the Bensenville homepage and click on the Facebook icon in the lower left-hand corner. This will take you to the Bensenville Facebook fan page. Once there, click the like button to add us to your newsfeed and receive regular updates from around town. To follow us on Twitter, simply go to the Bensenville homepage and click on the Twitter icon in the lower left-hand corner. This will take you to the Bensenville Twitter page. Once there, click the follow button to add us to your Twitter feed and receive regular community updates. To receive email and cell phone notifications, click on the Notify Me button. This will take you to the Notify Me dashboard. Once there, simply add your email address and/or cell phone number at the top of the page, and then select which service you would like to receive updates from. The most common update section is in the Newsflash Bensenville News. Click on the envelope icon for email alerts and on the phone icon for phone alerts. You can choose one, the other, or both. To watch our public access cable show or board meetings, simply click on the Bensenville Web TV button on the lower left sidebar menu of the homepage. This will take you to our streaming center, where you can play current and past Bensenville cable TV shows and board meetings. To pay your Bensenville utility bill online, just click the Online Payments button and then follow the instructions provided on our secure payment site. If you have any problem, concern, or question to tell the village, then click on the Bensenville Action Hotline button. This will take you to the Action Line dashboard, where you can explain your issue and receive a response within 48 hours once you have clicked the Submit button at the bottom of the page. Staying connected is important, and at the Village of Bensenville, it has never been easier to keep up to date with what's happening in our community. On your phone, PDA, PC, laptop, or tablet, the Village of Bensenville website offers easy integration, so you'll stay connected wherever you are.
Welcome to this edition of Spotlight on the Bensenville Park District. I'm Rick Robbins, the Executive Director of the district. With me here today is one of my key administrative staff, Rory Joyce. He's our Superintendent of Recreation at the Bensenville Park District. We both have our offices at the Deer Grove Leisure Center, and Rory is here today to specifically talk to us about our summer camp program, which we have a ton to offer. And so, Rory, why don't you start by giving us a little overview of what camps we have here at the Bensenville Park District.
Well, we're real excited, Rick, about the summer of camps. New this summer is we are going to be offering camps for tot and preschool age children in addition to our regular camps. Tot camp is designed for ages 24 months to 34 months. Meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays, not as long as a regular camp session for the older kids. Our smallest campers will enjoy nature exploration time and a healthy snack indoor and outside play. We'll do some vegetable gardening, play games, sing, dance, and have a lot of fun. Each week is centered on an exciting theme. Now, secondly, we have our Sunshine Camp, which is tailored to the increasingly independent 3 to 5.5-year-old age
Okay.
set. Okay? These preschoolers will enjoy nature exploration, more gardening, daily visits to the splash pad at the water park, guest speakers, sports, camp songs, and plenty of time to play. Each week will be centered as well on a theme. Both of these camps, the Tot Camp and the Sunshine Camp, will maintain small ratios of 1 to 6.
Now, before we go on to the other camps that we offer, these are pretty young ages for a camp, so we're not talking full days, are we, that the kids are out there?
No, like
at
I
camp,
mentioned,
it's
the Tot Camp is just 2 days a week for
Okay.
2 hours long, and Sunshine Camp is a little longer, but more geared toward
Right.
those ages. Yes, and now.
So kind of an extension of our preschool program throughout the year,
Correct.
and then we extend it into the summer with this camp program.
Correct. We've had such success with preschool and our TinyTot and TinyTot primer schools. We wanted to extend that into the summer, which really brought out the creation of these 2 new camps for the summer.
Great. So what other camps then do we have, more traditional camps that we've had for a few years? And
Well, another real exciting thing for all these camps that I'm going to mention, Adventure Camp, Sports Camp, and Teen Camp, the Northern Illinois Food Bank will be providing free lunches. So unlike the past, kids are not required to bring their own lunches, which saves mom and dad some time and money at home. And
That's awesome.
It's an extra value add to our camps. Adventure Camp is a great camp. We have it's our most popular camp at the current time. There's fun games, cool crafts, nature exploration, more advanced gardening, daily swim time at the water park and splash pad, and there's an emphasis on making new friends, trying new arts, trying new adventures, and things like that.
okay, and then another camp that you mentioned?
Once kids graduate from those camps, they go on to teen camp, which is really for middle schoolers ages 11 to 15.
Okay.
It gives them an opportunity to be a junior leader. We start teaching them the skills that they will be able to hopefully take into the workplace and maybe be a Bensenville Park District counselor someday.
Yeah.
They participate in great games, sports activities, also do daily swims at the water park and splash pad. They do additional field trips that also accompany the regular Wednesday field trips that the other camps
Okay.
take.
What's an average day at our camp like, Rory?
Well, it's, we have check-in, everyone gets a warm welcome. We do some group stretching and warm-ups to prepare their minds and bodies for the day ahead. We do group activities outdoors, then gardening, sports activities, more games, nature exploration, crafts. They will be doing free lunch, like I mentioned, from the Northern Illinois Food Bank.
And that's something new this year that we're able to offer, right?
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. That is a new program that came along this past winter, and we've provided the refrigeration for it, and we get deliveries every day, and you can certainly get some examples of what when you come and register, what to expect.
Right.
And also it's also optional. If you want to bring, your child can also
Sure.
bring their own lunch. But they have some great lunches that all the kids have said are great to this point.
So the kids go to the pool every day, or
Just about every day.
almost every day?
Obviously, if there's poor weather or very
Sure.
cold, that will keep them out of the water park. But yes, we're fortunate to be at a park district that can accommodate the number of campers that we have every day.
Right.
A lot of other park districts, you might become once a week or once a session. Kids are able to get into, and we don't spend the whole day at the pool. You spend a good hour and a half of the long day there at the water park, but it's nice.
And it's right there at the Deer Grove Leisure Center. That's where we hold all of the camps we've talked about so far, and they're able to just walk across the parking lot to the water park.
Yep.
And enjoy that day, which is awesome. So the kids go on other field trips, Rory. What kind of field trips do we do
Well,
for the kids?
yeah, we do field trips every Wednesday, and like I mentioned, the teen camp does some additional field trips. But places around the Chicagoland area, zoos, nature areas. We try out some other water parks, sports events, and go to a movie. It provides an opportunity to try something new that they haven't done before. And very safe transportation is provided by Bensenville School District 2 bus drivers. So you can be assured that they are in good hands, driven around by professionals.
That's awesome. I know we've got a very successful camp program. I want to jump ahead real quick here because we don't have a lot of time to a new camp.
Yes.
That's being offered at Fisher Farm, and we're really excited about this camp. It's called Discovery Camp.
Right.
And tell us something about what people could expect from a camp at Fisher Farm, Rory.
Well, camp at Fisher Farm is in a few years we haven't had a camp specifically to Fisher Farm, and it's for 6 to 10-year-olds. If you do have a kid a little bit 11-year-old, give us a call and we'll try to accommodate it on a case-by-case scenario. Campers will participate in games and activities at the farm. They'll get to explore the nature around them firsthand. We have chickens as well as some other animals that will be involved in taking care of. They will see and interact these animals. They'll take a nature hike through Fisher Woods. And additionally, there is a lot of, because the great thing that's great about Discovery Camp is it's just one session long. It's July 5th through July 15th.
So 2 weeks, which most of our sessions are 2 weeks, correct?
Yes.
So there's several two-week sessions throughout the summer that you can sign up for, either the whole summer long or a 2-week session. And this is one 2-week session in July in particular for Discovery Camp.
Right. So you can go to Adventure Camp, Sports Camp, in those earlier sessions, and then check Discovery Camp out just for a change of pace.
Right.
And then go back into our other camps to round out the summer. So it's a nice option. And we'd love to see more of our campers given an opportunity.
So if somebody needs before and after care camp for any of our camps, Rory, what is the opportunity there if they need? Our general times, I believe, of our camp are 9 a.m. to 3.
Correct.
So if they need to extend those times because of work, either later or earlier, which a lot of folks do, how does that work?
Well, like you mentioned, we do have before camp and after camp. And what that basically provides is if you want to bring your child in at 7:30 or later, depending on your schedule, you can do that. And you can also pick your child up. Don't have to at 3 o'clock. Sign up for aftercare, and we extend that time until 6 p.m.
Okay.
And as long as you pick your child up by that time. So those people who work those later hours to 5 or 5:30, that certainly provides an opportunity for you to do that, or work earlier where you need to drop your child off at 7:30. It's a great opportunity. And since we were just talking about Fisher Farm, all this before and after care all takes place at the Deer Grove Leisure Center.
Okay.
However, before and after camp is open to Discovery Camp people. You bring your child or pick your child up at the Leisure Center, and then we will transport them to Fisher Farm for the 9 to 3 camp session.
And thus back if they're in aftercare as well.
Correct.
So if I want to learn more about camps, and after hearing all this, I would, as a parent. We've talked about safety. Obviously, number one priority in pretty much any of our programs, facilities, et cetera, is safety. But beyond that, we are in the fun business. So it's safety and fun and skills and learning is really what we're providing throughout the summer for all these kids. And that's what I've heard you say today, and that's what I think people can expect. So if they want to learn more about our camp programs, how do they do that?
Well, again, at our website, BensenvilleParkDistrict.org, there is a camps tab, and you can find some basic information. All right. We also do a camp drop-in open house where you can come and find out more information about about all the camps that we have going. I know there's 6 different camps that I mentioned today,
Yeah.
and you may want to speak with the people who run these camps. And Phyllis Schmidt, who is our youth and teen supervisor, does a phenomenal job. She can be reached at pschmidt@bensonvilleparkdistrict.org or 630-238-4922. She can answer your questions about our new camps, Tot and Sunshine Camp, which nobody's experienced before, so you may have questions about that. Also, sports, adventure, and teen camp. She can provide those. Additionally, Jonathan Sebastian is our museum curator at Fisher Farm, and he can provide at jsebastian@bensonvilleparkdistrict.org at 630-834-3152. Now again, Wednesday through Saturday he does tours of Fisher Farm. So maybe you just want to go there and check, drop in for one of our times, and you can
Right.
check that out. But those guys, or just call the Leisure Center, and we can provide more information for you.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Is do that. But so all these camps take place at the Deer Grove Leisure Center, with the exception of the Discovery Camp, which is at Fisher Farm. That's a new and exciting camp this summer. Thank you, Rory, very much for being a part of the show today, our Spotlight on Bensenville Park District, talking about our summer camps, and we appreciate having everybody tune in to us today. And again, if you have any other questions about the camps, contact Rory or myself or Phyllis at the Deer Grove Leisure Center, and we can help you learn any aspect of that. But it's going to be a fun summer, and if the kids are in camp, they're going to have just that much more fun. So we hope you'll be a part of it. Thanks for joining us today.